And I want to welcome live stream viewers tuning in. About to get underway here at New Red Hobbies for another Superstar Saturday Showdown. Turned into another Sugar Saturday, courtesy of Mr. Chris Bradley and John Ocala. Watch online, jump in the chat, let us know where you're tuning in from. One camera today right now, just my view. All my drivers are checked in. They got about 50 seconds to turn and burn here if they need it. Yeah, everybody's good and checked in. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. We got plenty of marshals out there. Thank you, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. Once again, we're earning some RC Karma today by volunteering for our fellow racers who have the inability to do so. The order for this one, Heat 1 here, David Coleman, David Ponder, Jason Wagner, Will Roberson, Chris Bradley. 9 cars in Ocala Bomber today. Let's roll it off, gentlemen. Uh-oh. All right, guys. David Coleman's going to lead him off here, followed by Ponder, Wags, Will, and Chris. Cross line one time here just to double check everything's in the right order. All my transponders are reading great today. Nice thing about day racing is you don't have any issues with that usually. Here we go. Shake and bake for Ocala Bomber underway. Oh, orange car upside down. That was, I think Will caught a little edge there. Rolled it over. Car's looking good though. Down the inside of Bradley for pass that probably will be for position here in just a second. And not quite. About another 10th on the clock here. And Ponder out there with a new Camaro body, same paint scheme. Go high on the front straight, drivers, and we're clear. All right, 50 seconds into this one. Race 1 of 11. David Coleman showing the way, 41 lap pace right now. See, we can't find him out there in that white, blue, and red Mustang. Roberson in the fluorescent orange now up to second, back 2.3 at the line. Bradley back 1.5 in third. The Wrangler's yellow and blue scheme. Wags right behind him by 1.1 seconds. Deacon behind you. Ponder pulling over here, trying to dial something in his radio. $130 down, $230 to go up next. Ocala Bomber Heat 2. Need to start heading this way. Should be in staging. Rains, Diver, Nolan, and Cola. Caution in one, caution in one. Oh, no. Roberson. He keeps finding that one spot out there, causing his car to roll over. Yeah, we'll stay about 3 inches higher on your entry there from where you're flipping over, and you'll probably be all right. That's dirt track racing for you. Gonna have some character out there no matter what. Caution in 4, caution in 4. Pick the car up and get out of the way, guys. Pick it up and get out of the way. Save your ankles. Coleman with the fast lap so far of a 5.55. Wags with a 5.73. Roberson 5.60. Bradley 5.75. Ponder 6.13 with 1:15 to go. Still rocking a 41 lap pace for David Coleman. Ponder dropping a 5.99 if that was legit. Mr. Casey Bass tuning online here. "40 seconds to go." Coleman out front by 2 laps and change at the line here. Make that 3 laps and change. Bradley back another lap in third. Make that 3 seconds now at the line. Wags behind him by 4 seconds in fourth. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. Wags is done. Looking for Bradley. Everybody else is done. And shut it down. Coleman going to set that early TQ. 41.404. Roberson 38. Bradley 37. Wags 36. Ponder with 28. All right, drivers, put your car on the table. Head back out the track to Marshall. And he too. Let's get him down and checked in. All right, just looking for Rains and Cole to get checked in here. Like Mr. Will going to be TQing that Marshall on this one. Thank you, sir. Wags right behind him. That Cola again. Cola, check in one more time, Cola. Yes, sir. Mike Rains, follow him around, please. All right, Rains, checking in for me. All right, in the meantime, drivers, let's roll them off. You got a minute 40 to turn and burn. I got nothing, Mike. Not a drop. Pull it over here to Coleman. He'll double check it for you. Has he got headphones in or something? All right, so we got 4 in this one, total of 9. Very good chance we'll have all 9 of these in the A because it's Bomber and all right, let's check in online here. We got Casey, we got Steve Downey tuning in. Good to see you, sir. Spent a lot of time yesterday watching the vintage Clash of Champions. Watching Tamiya frogs driving around an indoor glued track. That was definitely interesting. 6-gear RC10s. Dokomos, all sorts of good stuff. That was fun to watch yesterday. You want to see some of your early 80s and 90s heroes of RC? They're there today, all weekend. All right. Mike's buttoning her up. Hopefully he's got it working. All right, let's roll them off in order. It's going to be Mike, Lee, TJ, and John. Working if it's working. If it's not, it's not. Either way, we're going. Once again, 11 races per round here. Yeah, nothing, Mike. Go with it. We'll sort it out next round. Here we go. I'm going to try to hand count Mike for some of these. All right, about 35 seconds into this. Cole showing the way on a 38 lap pace. New fast lap of a 6.0 for him. TJ in second. Lee and Mike battling out here for the last spot. Once again, I'm hand counting some of Mike's laps here so we can get some times on the board and have a clue what he's doing. As far as the times go. One down, 3 to go. It's Cola. Up to a 39 lap pace now. TJ dropping a 5.99, but that's not going to match Cola's 5.78 just yet. Up next, got our short course modified, aka Traxxas modifieds, Anthony, Mark, Chris, and Deacon. Pull it down to a 5.786 on lap 7. DJ Nolan showing the way, though, at the line here. And Cola taking it back. They're a quarter second apart on the clock here, so it's flip-flopping every lap that somebody has a bad corner. Just under 90 seconds, drivers. Again, Traxxas modified, you're up next. .38 lap pace for top 2 leaders right now. Cola and TJ separated by just under 7/10. Cola in the red Camaro, TJ in the orange and black, or red, orange, and black. On camera, they're probably looking about the same. Both of them with a 5.7 fast lap. Got Rain somewhere in the mid 6s right now, as best as I can keep up with it. 20 seconds to go. Oh, Cole spinning out here. That might change things. That is time. Drivers, race it out, race it out. Keep going. Cole is done. Reigns is done. TJ's done. And I think Lee pulled it off. All right, TJ taking that 39 laps. Going to put it second overall. Cole with 38. Going to put it third. Reigns with 32. Going to put it 7th. Lee with 26. Going to be at the bottom of the list at the moment. Hopefully get it dialed in for round 2. Wow. All right, looking for Gagnon and Deacon to get checked in with their tracks modified. Marshals are already out there. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, TJ. And I think Bill Jr. is just hanging out. All my drivers are checked in. What? I was about to give you guys a full 2 minutes of warm-up here, and Mark's like, don't do it. He parked in the racing line. That's why he said, don't do it. That was intentional. All right, gentlemen, bring up speed. You got 140 on the clock. If I could turn the right lights on here. There we go. All right, boys and girls, if you're watching online and you're not anywhere in Florida, it's 82 degrees here, humidity 41%, or 28C for you Celsius fans. Didn't know that. That was the easy conversion there. 82 and 28 are the same. Mr. Steve says his recovery isn't going well, or going too well. Well, I hope it turns around for you, sir. Steve had a little medical procedure the other day, so everybody send your well wishes to Mr. Steve Downey. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. We got marshals out there. Let's roll them off. Anthony Schilling, Mark Gagnon, Chris Thompson, Deacon Quanstrom. Excellent on the transponder strength here, gentlemen. Go, go, go. And we're off and running. Woo. Oh, y'all going deep's got a new painted body on that thing. Oh, we got one upside down. Marshals. Quanstrom dropping a 6.4 early on here. Now a 6.38. Chris Thompson with a 6.34. Schilling with a 6.19. He was telling me he's got the fastest car out here. He can run 6.3s all day if he just keeps it in the line. I believe him. But I wasn't going to let him talk a bunch of smack just yet. Oh, one rolling upside down. That was, I think, Deacon. He's got that thing sitting way up there. That might be good for night racing. I don't know if it's going to work today so well. I know he does pretty good on his 12 turn, so we'll see. All right, these guys down to Schilling is down to a 6.05. But it's Chris Thompson showing the way in that orange and white number 48. Deacon in second at the line here by 3.5 seconds. Schilling behind him by 0.2. Gagnon back about a lap and maybe a little more at the moment. Oh, they're stuck together. What are you guys doing over there, man? That was Schilling getting tangled up with him. 140 down, 220 to go. Up next, new class of the week, Losi Sprint. Oh, nice job landing that one, Gagnon. I'll give you a 4 out of 5. On the execution, the strength difficulty, maybe a 3 out of 5. Already down to a 6.0, a 6.2 for Deacon and Chris. Gagnon with a 6.5. You just got to do some adjusting on that thing. Honestly, it's a little different oil here, a little different oil there, and that's it. Much else to do. Caution 1, go low through 1. Well, maybe not low through 1 now. Just about 80 seconds to go, drivers. So Chris Thompson showing the way on a 38-lap run here. Deacon on a 36, Schilling on a 34. Gagnon on a 31. We'll see if that holds. And boys and girls, Mr. Casey Bass donated a whiteboard. We'll be trying to keep up with fast laps or fast qualifiers or what have you. We're going to be taking into consideration the indoor oval, the outdoor oval, and the off-road track. So I got to figure out how to fit all that on there. All right, looks like Schilling up to second now by 0.3 over Deacon. 30 seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds to go. Caution in 4. And we're clear. Better not be my car honking its horn out there. Chris Thompson showing the way in that orange and white, number 48. Looking for Schilling. He's in the 73, the standard, we'll call it orange and blue on that Traxxas scheme. That's time. Drivers race it out, race it out. Deacon in the number 7. He's got orange and red on his. Gagnon was the all green. Everybody's done. Shut it down. Chris Thompson going to set that one at 37.401. Schilling with 36. Deacon with 35. Gagnon with 31. All right, Losi Sprint. Let's get him out here. We got a lot of transponders set up, and we got to get them down and checked in. If you guys want to pause, we can blow the track off real quick. We need 3 guys out there, 1 pass around the whole way. All right, Losi guys, hold on. We're going to pause for the cause here, blow the track off. Once again, need 3 blowers out there, 3 guys walking in a row, lockstep formation. Come on, Carl, start it. No, it's operator. You gotta make sure the on switch is on, that's all. It should start up first pull. It's a still. You gotta make sure the on switch is on. Follow him down the track. 3 in lockstep formation, gentlemen, just like NASCAR. Anthony, would you start that thing for him? They're gonna be done by the time he gets that going. All right, I should see my marshal starting to head out there from that last race. Chris, Anthony's volunteer, Deacon, and Mark. All right, that's good, gentlemen. It's going to be dirt. It's dirty. It's a dirt track. Always going to be dirty. All right, Losi, let's get him down and checked in. Timer is back on. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll hopefully get that improved in lockstep formation next time. But we'll try to do it again. Maybe before race 7, we'll see. Or maybe after race 7, excuse me. All right, hold on. Let's get Quintel to check in one more time for me. All right, who else is out there? Brad, check in for me. And Chris Bradley, if you're out there. Yeah, I don't. Who's Here he comes. Take your time, sir. I'm just going to turn the guys loose either way. Roll them off, gentlemen. 1:45 on the clock. All right, gentlemen, turn them loose. You got 90 seconds to figure it out. Do any adjustments. And number one thing is do not park on the straightaways anymore here, guys, if you haven't been here in a while. We're going too fast to go from top speed to 0 and 1 foot. It just don't work out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Quintel's already popped the ball cup. I hope it's all it is. Matt's going to check it out here for him. You guys barely touched. He's going to be mad. He's had that thing here for the last 2 days or whatever, trying to play with it. All right, gentlemen, let's get them in order. It's going to be Quintel, Bradley, and Fender. Oh. Did you two touch? Okay, I wasn't sure if that happened somehow else. I mean, there's 13 feet out there of track. I can hear it now. We need to run different ball cups. All right, gentlemen, roll it off. Quintel, Bradley, and Fender. 4 minutes on the clock. 1 time across the line here. Double check things for myself. Yeah, one of those we'll have to address later. Good for now, but night racing is going to be a problem. All right, gentlemen. Here we go. First heat of Losi Sprint Cars. Ooh, Quintel's rolling over in that right rear right now. He's turned 3 and 4. Maybe it's just that particular line he was running. All right, after 35 seconds, Chris Bradley in third there. Fast lap. Starting to pick it up here. A 6.31 for him. Quintel in second by 1.3 behind her leader, Brad Fender. Good check up there on the front straightaway. Brad and Scott both with a 5.7, but Quintel's got a 5.70. He's going to take over the lead now by a quarter second over Brad. Caution in 3, caution in 3, high into 3, drivers. .150 down. Quintel on a 40 lap, 4 flat. Fender on a 4.03, 1 second between them. Quintel's got the black, purple, and white out there. Number 41, he wanted me to come up with all sorts of sponsor lists, and I'm like, I need money, bro. Fender out there, he's got the fancy graphics on it now. But they almost look like their kid stuff. Looks like he's done it up. Brad, is that out of the box? It is? Oh, I don't remember seeing that on the website. Caution to 1. Ooh, that was close. Chris down to a 6.1 that time by. New fast lap for him. Starting to find his groove here. I can tell you your leader has only made a couple adjustments to the rear shock. Basically the preload. And a slight gear change, and that's it. He's running a what is that, $30 battery? Caution 3 and 4. 1 minute to go. Short course late model. You're up next. That is Alan Hayward, David Coleman, Anthony Schilling, Daryl Weaver, David Ponder. Anybody see Sticks? Figured he'd be down here trying to get some footage. "30 seconds to go." So clearly with the kit tires, decent grip. They just got to balance it out here a little bit. Can't wait to see some hards out, especially for the day racing we're currently doing. And the inside track. 3, 2, 1. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Keep going. Quintel is done. 40 and 401. Let's see if Brad can do anything about it and shut it down. Brad going to finish out with 39 and the fast lap, though, of 5:47. And Chris Bradley with 35 laps. He had a 6.0. Quintel with a 5.67, so not bad. So I'm hearing the guys already wanting to tighten up the car, so it looks like some wings might be moving back. Got a few adjustments on that. All right, looking for a check-in from Coleman, Daryl Weaver, David Ponder. All right, where's Mr. Daryl? I need you to check in one more time for me, sir. And what gear was that? That was 2 up from stock. So I'm assuming Daryl's running Brad's transponder. All right, gentlemen, let's bring him up to speed. You got just about 80 seconds here to turn the burn. So Mr. Scott setting that early TQ there. Good, up 2 teeth on the pinion. And what do you say, 117, 127? Scott, was that temperature again? What temperature was that? How hot was it? 127, so still room to go. With the fan, though. I think even if you had the right gear on it, yeah, I said it. If you had the right gear on, I think you're still within temp, no problem. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll here. 10 cars in short course late model, so we definitely having a B main. This is Group 1. Alan Hayward's going to lead them off, followed by David Coleman, Anthony Schilling, Daryl Weaver, David Ponder. And gentlemen, all the classes are set up random today as far as the order. I've redone it at least 3 times, so it's as random as it gets. One more time around to double check. Which transponders are looking good in this one. I think Mr. Chris Bradley's low C transponder that last race was a little low for night racing. We'll have to check it later on. All right, drivers, once again, 4 minutes on the clock. Let's keep it clean. Ooh, Anthony going in hot. I think the soft low C sprint tires will be good for night race. And I think the hards will be good for day and maybe inside. Ooh, Anthony sideways in one, trying to build a cushion out there. I don't think that's going to happen today, sir. All right, 45 seconds into this one. It's David Coleman, Darrell Weaver, David Ponder, Alan Hayward, Anthony Schilling. I'll get you a breakdown of times here in just a moment. Your fast lap so far, Darrell Weaver out there in that green and black on a 5.25 fast lap, taking the high line through 3 and 4. I don't think she's quite handling like he wants right now. He's fighting it. Oh, and he's taking out Mr. Allen. Caution in 2. Caution in 4, maybe. And I think we're clear. Remember, guys, the only class we allow a little rubbing is racing is Ocala Bomber. Oh, Anthony having some trouble here. He's pulling it over. I'm going to drop the minimum lap time here. Mr. Darrell down to a 5.25. I can't imagine him getting much faster than that, but we'll... Everything looks good on the clock here. You had the one bad lap where you got into Allen. But we'll get it down to 4 seconds here just in case. At the line. Oh, caution in 3. Oh, we got a melee in turn 3. Everybody just wanted to crash in the same spot. It's Coleman at the line. Ponder back up, battle lap. Weaver behind him by 1.6 in third. Great battle between these 2 or 3. Alan Hayward back about 3 or 4 laps now in fourth, and Anthony out after 13. Mr. Cola, can you please slide back? Thank you, sir. All right, 120 to go. Up next, heat 2 of short course late model. George, John, Anthony, Smothers, Matthew, DeVries, Brad Fender. Oh, Coleman out in the loose stuff. He's about 10 feet out of the race line. That's going to tighten things up here a little bit. Still a lap lead over Ponder. And Weaver having some trouble here. Coming up almost a full minute short. Hopefully it not overheated already. Uh-oh. Hey, you can gear her to the moon. She don't last 4 minutes. It does you no good. He's definitely got that 5.25 out there, unless he somehow spun out in front of it. The line, but I see some 5.6s here, 5.5, so do some tuning on that and get her dialed in a little bit more for round 2 with 15 seconds to go. Coleman rocking a 40-lap pace. That is time, drivers. Nobody's done yet. There's the first one. Mr. Coleman's done. Looking for the other 2 to finish out. And shut it down. Coleman going to set the early time here at 40. 4:01. Ponder with 39. Allen with 34. Darrell out after 26. Anthony out for 13. All right, track crew, listen up. Track crew, listen up. We will blow it off after this race before race 7. All right, let's get him down and checked in. I need my marshals out there from that last race. Had 5 of them. I know we should have 4 out there with little to no problems. Got Daryl. Coleman's on his way. Gentlemen, slow the cars down. Red light is on. Pace, speed only. Cars may be driving backwards. Who else are we missing out there? Need Allen and Ponder. All right, gentlemen, let's bring him up to speed. Well, as soon as Mr. Anthony gets his car set up right here. All right, roll him off, gentlemen. 80 seconds to turn and burn. All right, looks like everybody's happy with what they got. I think Mr. Anthony's doing a little radio adjustment. I don't see anybody changing the car physically, so let's get them in order. It's going to be George, John, Anthony, Matt, and Brad. Let's catch them up, catch them up. Here we go. And you see Fender to the top of the charts already. His car's looking pretty good here. Hopefully he doesn't have the same problem as Weaver did last race, because they're hitting in the same camp. Ooh, watch out, Anthony off the wall. That was close. Fender trying to get his way past your Ocala. After 55 seconds. Oh, Cole upside down in 2. Stay low through 2. Low through 2, drivers. It's Fender showing the way. 43 lap run here. That's 3 laps on the first heat TQ. Matt DeVries in second by 2.9. Anthony Smothers just dropped his new fast lap of a 5.5. He's back just about 2 seconds in third. George with a 5.6 that time by, back about 2 seconds in fourth. John Cole trying to reel him on here. Oh, he's in the drink though. And he's back underway. Cole had a 5.6, so Fender down to a 5.26 last time by. Now orange and white. Number 69, rocking the fluorescent yellow wheels. Just about 140 in this, 220 to go. Caution in 4. Once again, we are blowing the track off after this race. Track crew, get ready. 2 to go. Halfway. Buggy late model. You're up next. Brad's worried about it. He wants to get it smelled already. Mike Rooney, Carl Shaw, John Cola, Mark Skier, Mark Gagnol, TJ Nolan. You guys are up after this race, and a quick blow off of the track. Oh, Cole going in there deep, throwing elbows from last place right now. It's Matthew DeVries showing the way at 2.2 at the line here. I think Matt's in the other orange car. Caution 1 and 2. Oh, a couple guys getting tangled up in that one. Oh, no, Brad's. He's running topless now. That might be an advantage. Let's go to the rule book for that. Oh, I'm just kidding. Probably hurting him, actually. It's too much rear downforce now. With 45 seconds to go, he's going to have to ride it out. DeVries showing the way at the line here by 2.47, and they're both on a 41 lap pace. Caution front straight, go low, go low, go low. Stay low in the front, inside, to the pipe, guys, to the pipe. Marshals, you can run out there. You got to pick the car up and get out of the way. I'm directing the racers to go to a location so they're not hitting you, but you can't just stand there. Oh, Anthony's out. Looks like George might be out here. We got 2, 3 left right now with 5 seconds to go. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Keep going, keep going. Cole is done. Matt's done looking for Brad and shut it down. Matt DeVries is going to hold on to that one by 1.3 over Brad. 41.402 to a 403. Anthony with 33. Cole with 34. Looks like he's going to jump up to third overall there. Excuse me, third in that race. Anthony in fourth. George in fifth. All right, we're going to pause for the cause here. All right, let's get him down and checked in. Marshall should be heading out here now. I think Cole is running back to back here. Other than that, should be all right. All right, we got one of each end of the inside here. Roll off, gentlemen. I got all my drivers checked in, and looks like they're getting some laps. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. Well, let's get them in order. It's Mike Rooney, Carl Shaw, John Cola, Mark Skier, Mark Gagnon, TJ Nolan. All right, looking good on transponders. Here we go. Caution 2, stay low through 2, low through 2. Who was that didn't go low through 2? That's Gagnon. He's got his new buggy late model out there. Forgot about that. I had to question him about it. Caution down the front straight. Go high, high, high. High. Dead car, pick him up. All right, gentlemen, clean it up. All right, 1:35 down, 2:25 to go. Mark Skier showing the way in that fluorescent yellow and white. Number 3. Sponsored by some sort of water company. Caution 3, go high into 3. And we're clear. It's Carl in second. Cole in third. Rooney, Gagnon, TJ out after 7, unfortunately. All right, fast lap. Skeeter with a 5.58. Carl 5.61. Cola 5.59. Rooney 6.1. Gagnon 6.2. Nolan had a 5.88. Up next is Novice. Looking for Bill Jr., Kenneth, Sharon, and Chloe. I think we have 2 heats of Novice as well. 39 lap pace for Skeeter and Carl right now. Cola back a lap and change. Rooney trying to run him down. And Mark back about 3 more laps. Mark's going to make an adjustment on the radio here with 40 seconds to go. Pick up our leader coming off of 4, right behind Rooney. Trying to find a way past him. 2 down the inside of 3 and 4. Good job working together, guys. Rooney with a 5.9. That is time drivers race it out. Carl's done. Cola's done. Skeeter's done. Looking for Rooney and Gagnon to finish out here. and shut it down. Skeeter setting the early TQ, 40 and 402. Carl with 39. Cola 38. Rooney 37. Gagnon with 30. Fast lap going to Skeeter, a 5.552. All right, let's get our novice down and checked in. Bill Jr., Kenneth, Glod, Sharon Church, Chloe Bronick. All right, my marshal should be heading out there now. And we're going to get our novice drivers checked in here. Sticks, where were you? Miss Alosi sprints. All right, need my marshals out here. Come on out, gentlemen. All right, everybody stop. I need everybody to stop. All right, Chloe's checked in. I need Bill Jr. to check in for me. And I need Kenneth to check in. All right. Sir. All right, drivers, let's roll them off. You got a minute to turn and burn. I noticed Sharon's running not her body. She's like, I ain't ruining my good body. All right, drivers, let's get them in order here. It's going to be Bill Jr. to lead us off, followed by Kenneth, Sharon, and Chloe. Got a variety of ages out there. Got the boys and the girls battling out in this one as well. We'll see what happens in the other group. Once again, Bill Jr., he's the SR10 down the front straightaway. Kenneth is in the orange and blue petty scheme. Sharon rocking the buggy late model. And Chloe rocking the silver bullet Camaro. All right, drivers, things are looking good here. Here we go. And we're off and running. Just remind our drivers, the throttle does go both ways. All right, see what we got here after 35 seconds. Chloe Bronick showing the way on the clock with a fast lap of a 6.9. That silver bullet down the back straightaway. Oh, almost. She parked it in turn 2 for a moment. Sharon was in second. Now Kenneth's going to take it over by 1.4 over Sharon. And Bill had a 7.7 last time by. New fast lap for him. And looking for a little more front end grip to make that car a little more consistent. Oh, Sharon just throws a right hook on Bill. I mean, if this wasn't novice class, that would be penalty box. Where is Carpenter, by the way? We need to get him to make some more timeout shirts. Bill Jr. down to a 7-7 on the previous lap. Kenneth has a 6-7. Chloe with a 6-9. Sharon Church dropping a 6-2, taking over the lead here by 2.4 seconds. Kenneth in third, back 3.5. Halfway up next, novice heat 2. Need to be up here, or heading this way. Bill Sr., Bill Roberson, Hunter Yelvington. Got 7 in novice today. We're going to run them all 7 in the main, obviously. I mean, these guys are running out here pretty good right now. I figured the heats might be a little bit much. Well, I might be proven wrong here as soon as we get the next group in. Trying to keep it easy on the marshals. Chloe just dropped a 6.73 new fast lap for herself. Sharon with another 6.7. She had a 6.2 out there, but could have done donuts and at the line for all I know. She got a 6.3 as well, so I mean, maybe it's really there. She just got to keep it clean, as Mark Mosier says. "45 seconds. It's Sharon, Chloe, Kenneth. Kenneth back 4.3 in third. Caution 1, caution 1. Reminder, guys, you pick the car up and get out of the way. This isn't single car qualifying. Going to get hit standing out there. "15 seconds. Oh, Sharon going out into the beach there with that one. That is time drivers. Race it out. Caution and 1, caution and 1. Kenneth is done. Looking for everybody else. Kenneth is done. He's good. Chloe's done. Looking for Sharon and Bill. Sharon's done. Here comes Bill and shut it down. Sharon going to set that early TQ. 33 laps, 4:13. Fast lap of a 6:21. Chloe with 32 laps and a 6:73. Kenneth with 31 laps and a 6:51. And Bill with 26 laps and a 7:7 fast lap. Not this one, guys. Doing it every 3 races. Next round we'll change it up and offset that so everybody's got a chance at the good track. All right, looking for Bill Sr., Bill Roberson, Hunter Yelvington. All right, we got 2 of our marshals out there. Kenneth is out there. Sharon is out there. She was hiding behind the telephone pole. Bill was out there for a moment. He's double checking something on the car. All right, we got Hunter checked in, looking for Bill Sr. and Bill Roberson to get him across that line so I can get him set. While we're waiting on that, we got crew out here watching online. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Once again, so now. Sorry about that. Yeah, we did make a change. It's just these two. Mr. Roberson gets moved into the sportsman. I'm having a moment. So next round, we might be changing the order a little bit here to put these two in the previous race. So, all right, drivers, roll them off. Got a minute to turn and burn. Yeah, next round we will combine novice. I'll do that after we get the rounds set up. So if you're in a race after the novice races, you'll be a race earlier. The next round. Says it's only 83 degrees, guys, but I'm sweating in here. In front of the AC, by the way. Not much AC. All right, last call for any adjustments. Last call for any adjustments. All right, drivers, let's get them in order. Gonna be Bill Sr. and Hunter. 4 minutes on that clock. Here we go. Let's see what they can do with them. A little bit of a more open track. Hunter going to drive down the inside there. I wasn't sure if he was going to make 8 wheels turn better than 4 or not. Bill Jr., while you're there, give me your transponder. All right, 130 down, 230 to go. Hunter showing the way on a 31 lap pace. Going to put a 4th overall right now. Fast lap of a 7.21. Bill Quinn Sr. on a 27 lap pace with a 7.55 fast lap. Hunter's in the, I'm going to call it orange and white. That said number 16 on it. And Bill's got the short course truck. Looks like they've been tuning on it again, and it's sitting a little lower than in the past. I think that's helping them out right now, especially on a day like today. Looking pretty good. Just dropped a 7.28. So right in line with Hunter's times. Up next, our sportsman class, which is a mix of our slash street stock, and we got Mr. Matt DeVries with the open wheel modified big boy version. Technically, it's probably a super modified. I don't did carbon chassis, so usually that's like purpose built. Just about 110 to go here. Like Hunter picked up a little more speed here, a 7.15. Bill Sr. still has a 7.28. Oh, I heard it. Hunter's got a little power underneath the hood there he's not been using. I'm going to save it for the main, I think. We'll see. You ever go on the in-car cameras on the big cars on the, like the mains? They're not hammered down all the time. occasionally on a really heavy track, but qualifying, yeah, because she's wet and heavy, and they grip it and rip it. That's like 800 horsepower for you, so you know. What, 14-inch tires? I forget how wide the tires are now. Huge. Three, two, one. That is time, drivers. Race it out. I'll let you know when you're done. Hunter is done. Bill, keep going. Hunter is done. Bill's got to finish out here. Hunter going to take this one, though, 31.4 flat. Bill's going to set up time at 29 and 409, and he's going to put it 5th overall now. Just beat out Kid by a little bit. All right, Sportsman, let's get him down and checked in. Once again, we'll be blown off after this race for race 11. Gentlemen, red light's on. Just check it in. We gotta get our marshals out there and we'll turn you loose. All right, Gagnon's on his way out here looking for DeVries. He hasn't picked up his transponder yet. Now we're gonna need a couple volunteers for this one. Once again, next round we are gonna combine the novice class, the heats together. That means anybody after it will be up a race earlier. Thank you, Will. All right, drivers. I'll roll them off. You got a minute 45 to figure it out. Anybody see Matt running down from the pits? First, I got to thank Mike Rains for getting me this greasy pizza, but now my hands are all greasy. All right, Mr. DeVries is checked in. Looks like he's not taking any hot laps. All right, rolled off is going to be Bob, Matthew, Mark, and Bill. Cross the line one more time here just to make sure everybody's transponder is nice and strong. Good there, gentlemen. Once again, this is basically slash street. Mr. DeVries out there just getting some laps in with his car. It's not 3 times as fast. Huh. You just got this one working fine and be moving along pretty good. Huh. That's part of it, but got to slow down earlier. Watch out. Hunter getting a little love tap over there from, it looked like Matt. So overall, Matt showing away on a 37-lap run here. Bill Robertson is second on a 36-lap run. He's back 1.5 seconds. At red and white, number 62. He's leading the way for a slash class right now, or slash street stock. Bob Rumplash just dropped to 6.71, new fast lap for him. Gagnon just dropped to 6.1, new fast lap for him. Robertson has a 6.24 fast lap. And Matt down to a 5.4. Again, he's running a, what we call a super open wheel modified. Up next, Mudbots, 12 turns, start heading this way. And it's going to be Carl, Drew, Mike, and Deacon. All right, boys and girls, we are blowing it off for this last race. Once again, we're doing every 3 races. Next round, we'll change it up here. We're going to basically have a 5-minute break between rounds. So I can go get some water, take care of some things I need to take care of. In 5 minutes between final race and round 2. In Mudbots, 12 turn, you're up in 50 seconds. It's Matt with his open wheel modified. Bill showing the way for the slash street. Got a lead over Bob by about 2 laps. Caution out of 2, caution out of 2. And Gagnon back a couple more, third for slash street, 4th overall. Track crew need to be here ready to go to blow the track off in 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Mark's done. Bill's done. Matt's done. Looking for Bob. And shut it down. Matt taking it for the open wheel. Bill taking it for slash street. 35.401. Bob with 33. Gagnon with 28. Matt had 39 laps with his open wheel car. All right, once again, we're going to pause for the cause here, blow the track off. Once again, after this race, there'll be a 5-minute break to set up the second round and for me to get a little water. So once again, we're going to blow the track off for this race. After this race, there'll be a 5-minute break to set up round 2. We will blow the track off differently the next round, so the next group of guys has an equal chance as we can get. All right, boys and girls. Let's get them checked in here. I need Carl to check in, and only Carl. This is why we can't have nice things. All right, I need Drew to get checked in. Drew Sigler. Uh-oh, where's our marshals at? You guys shouldn't even left the track until you're done marshaling. Cars should be on the table, out on the track. That's why they're there. Looking for Matt. Bill's out there. Bob is out there. Ganya is somewhere out there. All right. And looks like Kenneth's going to jump out there and help us out. Thank you, sir. All right. I think you're all checked in. Gentlemen, roll them off. You got 2 minutes to turn and burn. Now taking out their marshals. Once again, after this race, combine the novice class in the next round. I'm not reprinting the sheets. You already know where you're supposed to be. Once again, the only change will be novice will be combined, and the races after that will be a race earlier. We'll blow off the race after the second race, and we'll go for every third race after that. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. Let's roll them off. Carl Shaw, Drew Sigler, Mike Raines, Deacon Quanstrom. One more time across the line, gentlemen. Transponders looking good. Here we go. And we're off and running, and Carl's already upside down. Our 12-turn class. All right, just about a minute into it. Mike Raines showing the way in the green and black, number 10. Deacon behind him by 2.3. Deacon out there in the purple, number 8. Drew Sigler back to racing action after almost 12 years, I think it's been. In third by 2 seconds, and Carl Shaw trying to reel them all in here. He's back 6 seconds overall. And that red and white, Drew in the fluorescent yellow. Oh, Drew and Carl getting a little touchy-feely out there. Late corner issue. Oh, mayhem. Everybody's tied up in it. Nobody's gaining time there. Oh, man. Deacon giving Carl a little, how you doing? .215 down, 145 to go. Sigler with the 591. Raines with a 607. Carl with a 618. Deacon with a 619. Everybody's right there. Somebody's got to get the temp gun out and check the temperature of the track. Definitely baking today. 83 out, probably a little hotter. Now up to 84. I don't know where to get mostly cloudy from. Mostly sunny. You guys are weather guy wrong again. I'm just messing with you. It's Deegan to the top of the charts here by about 5 seconds over Reigns. Sigler back 1.1, and now he's upside down doing the turtle. And Carl was like he's still a lap behind him, maybe a little more than that. 35 seconds to go. Once again, there'll be a 5-minute break after this race. If you're doing any tuning adjustments, you're going to have 5 minutes to figure it out. The track crew will blow it off then, if that. We're going to actually blow it off after race 2 this next round, and then go every 3 after that. So, shouldn't be too dirty. And it is a dirt track. It's Quanstrom, Reigns, Sigler, Shaw at the line. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Nobody's done yet. And shut him down. Deacon going to set that TQ. 37, 406. Reigns with 36. Drew 35. Carl 33. All right, boys and girls, that's the end of the first round. Check and make sure we got all the results off of that one. Again, we're going to have a 5-minute break here. It is 3:56. We're going to start round 2 at 4 o'clock. If you're in the first races, you need to be ready to go in 4 minutes. All right, track crew, let's get out here and blow it off. Time for round 2. After this, we will blow it off for race number 2. No, 3. We did it after race 3 last time, so we'll blow it off for race 3 and then every third after that. All right, let's get our marshals out there. Race 10, that is last guys just on the track. Deacon, Mike Rains, Drew, and Carl. Mod Boss, 12 turn, come on down to Marshall. Looking for Ocala Bomber Heat 1 of 2. Coleman, Roberson, Bradley, Wags, and Ponder to get checked in. Looking for my marshals. My drivers are ready to rock and roll. Gentlemen, let's slow it down. Ponder going to find himself in timeout in a minute. Marshals, come on from that last race. Let's rock and roll. Deacon, Drew, Carl, and a volunteer. Here's a Carl Meister. Bill's going to go out there and do it. All right, drivers, roll them off. You got 140 to figure it out. Uh-oh. That did not sound good for Will. That is a gear spinning. At least I hope it's just a gear spinning. Where's Drew at? Carl's out here. Where's Deacon at? Or a volunteer for him? Thank you, Mr. Anthony. All right, boys and girls, let's get them down in an order. It's David Coleman, Will Roberson, Chris Bradley, Jason Wagner, David Ponder. Thank you, TJ. Got a couple guys on double secret probation now. All right, once again, Coleman, Roberson, Bradley, Wags, and Ponder. Here we go, round 2 underway. Oh, I think it's happening early for Will. I think he's going to be in the A main, though, at the moment. I think everybody's in the A. We'll see. We're going to try to hold on, get some laps in here, but I think that's all she wrote. I've been there before. It's tough. All right, 35 seconds into this one. David Coleman showing the way on a 41.402. That's was a new TQ, and he's dropped off a little bit. Wags to the top of the charts now. Oh, wow. That was Ponder sideways down the straightaway. Wags didn't see it, had no chance to avoid that one. Still Wags at the line by 1.7 on a 41.405, so he's not far off a new TQ here. You think it's purple, it might be brown, but it's got an orange two-tone with it. Down the straightaway he goes. Dirt Herder showing the way here, just off a new TQ run here. Now, oh my gosh, just off it, even closer, and now he's ahead of it on a new TQ run. Second, David Coleman rocking that white, blue and red Mustang body. Chris Bradley in third. Chris rocking the Wrangler yellow and blue. Once again, racers will be blowing it off for the third race of this, and then we'll be doing every third race after that. Just about halfway, drivers. There we are, halfway. Up next, Ocala Bomber Heat 2. Rains, Diver, Nolan, and Cola. Coleman putting the pressure on. Caution in one, go high into one. That's a new one, folks. I haven't seen that one happen before. Oh, Bradley getting it wrong in turn 3. That's going to drop him back. No, yeah, he's going to drop him back a spot to 4th now behind Ponder. So a battle between Wags and Coleman going on here, and Ponder and Chris Bradley. Fast lap of the race, a 5.49 from David Coleman. Wags with a 5.67, Ponder 5.72, Bradley 5.93. Roberson's going to be breaking out the Gorilla hands and the Loctite. This next one. I always wondered why they didn't put some set screws on the other direction of the motors so you could keep it from moving. I mean, it's on like every other Briggs and Stratton I have in my life. 10 seconds to go for Wags, showing the way here on a new TQ run. Just about a second right now. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Nobody's done yet. Coleman's done, though. Wags is done. Looking for the other two. Shut it down. Jason Wagner setting a new TQ. 41.403.3. Picked up 8/10 there on the other time. David Coleman, 39, going to stay second overall. Ponder with 38, going to bump up 2 spots to 6th. Chris Bradley with 37 laps, going to lose 2 spots, but improve his time.